Tonight on Legislative Review. Collective bargaining on the use of artificial intelligence in the workforce. Plus, electrician apprenticeships that may benefit rural areas. You're watching Legislative Review. Welcome to Legislative Review, your source for daily highlights in the state legislature. I'm Angela Nolasco. As AI continues to shape industries, lawmakers in Olympia are trying to find the balance between innovation and worker protection, which has increasingly become the focus of debate in the last couple years. On Friday, members of the Senate Labor and Commerce Committee held a public hearing on a bill that could change the way artificial intelligence, or AI, is used in the workplace. House Bill 1622, which passed the House on a 58-38 vote, addresses a hot topic that's been raising concerns in both the tech world and labor unions alike: the use of AI and how it impacts workers. The bill aims to give public sector employees the right to negotiate when it comes to the adoption or modification of AI technologies that affect their wages or performance evaluations. If passed, it would require certain public employers to enter into negotiations if they plan to implement AI technology in ways that impact their employees' jobs, how well they do it, and how much they get paid to do it. Democratic Representative Lisa Parsley sponsored the bill.
It allows state employees to bargain if AI changes the wages or how they're evaluated. What it does not do is it does not impact current use of AI. If there's a software update from a company like Outlook, it will not include that as well. As we move AI into the workplace, who is best to tell us if this is good or ill than those who are actually in the workplace? So allowing our labor to be able to bargain on when AI impacts their wages and impacts how they're being evaluated. We don't want them to be evaluated by AI.
Supporters say this is crucial to industries that are increasingly relying on AI for tasks like performance tracking, decision-making, and even content generation. And while the bill would not require bargaining over every use of AI, it focuses on cases where AI adoption could have significant impacts on issues that are already traditionally part of collective bargaining agreements. Those in favor believe it would protect workers in an age where AI becomes more sophisticated and widely used in the workplace. Speaking in support, Katie Durkin of the Washington Federation of State Employees.
Years ago, Amazon demonstrated their ability to use AI to evaluate employee performance and automatically fire underperforming employees with zero human oversight and zero contextual understanding. This is real technology that the state could have access to if they chose to. While we don't think our leaders would like that right now, the federal government is a demonstration that that is never a guarantee. We would really appreciate the guardrails. Thank you.
On the other hand, critics are concerned it could create new hurdles for employers looking to innovate and slow down AI integration, hindering progress. They claim that making AI a mandatory subject of bargaining limits management decisions and could delay the implementation of new technologies. During Friday's hearing, no one publicly testified against House Bill 1622, but the committee will reconvene on Monday to allow other testimonies to be heard. The committee also went over a bill concerning electrician apprenticeships and how it could help address the need for their services in rural areas. House Bill 1533, which passed unanimously in the House, seeks to allow electrician apprentices to work in a specialty role while completing their journey-level program under certain conditions. Current law requires electricians to hold either a journey-level or specialty electrician certificate. Journey-level electricians can perform all types of electrical work, but specialty electricians are limited to specific areas, like residential work, HVAC, or pump and irrigation systems. If the bill passes, an apprentice with a valid specialty electrician certificate of competency for certain specialty work can do certain tasks without a change in their professional status. Supporters say it would give apprentices, especially in rural areas, more opportunity to gain hands-on experience in their specialty, all while continuing their training, getting paid, and without falling behind. Republican Representative Suzanne Schmidt sponsored the bill.
What this bill will do is allow those folks to continue working as journeyman residential, and then they can also continue working in the apprenticeship program for commercial, and this would allow them to do that so that we don't have to suspend them, because that's what would happen right now is you'd have to suspend them from the commercial. And this happens on a day-to-day basis. It could happen weekly, and so it was just really difficult for those smaller employers to comply.
Testifying in favor of the bill, Carolyn Logue of Construction Trade Group Associated Builders and Contractors.
We represent contractors over in Eastern Washington, many of whom operate in rural communities, and many of whom are small employers trying to help their employees become O1 apprentices in an employer-sponsored program. However, they do multiple types of work, and particularly to serve the needs in their community. And if they have a specialty electrician who already has a certification in that specialty, it is good for them to be able to have that person go do that work under that specialty, and then do other work for the towards the O1 apprenticeship.
No one testified to oppose the bill. If enacted, employers will be required to report apprentice hours to the Department of Labor and Industries. That's it for today's highlights on the state legislature. Stay up to date by watching Legislative Review every night at 8 and 11 p.m. and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you then.